Forget about building a successful business. Forget about creating a high performing team. Forget about building a brand. Forget about sustaining in industry. Hiring the right talent at right time for right prices and the right job can be the game changer for any organization. So you need to get this one thing right, and that is recruitment. Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel AS All in One. So in today's video, we are going to have an overview of entire recruitment process. So the topics we are going to cover in this video are: what is recruitment, what are the types of recruitment, stages in recruitment, and what can be the best practices for an effective recruitment. According to Edwin B. Flippo, recruitment is the process of searching the prospective candidates and stimulating them to apply for jobs in an organization. Means it is the process of identifying the target market and stimulating the candidates to apply against the job postings by the organization. According to Dalton McFarland, recruitment is the process of extracting potential employees to the company. Means it is the process of identifying the right sets of talent from open market and have them onboarded in your organization against the open requirements. According to Dale S. Beach, it is the development and maintenance of adequate manpower resources. So this is more towards the internal recruitment, where a company is investing towards the development of its resources, keeping in mind the future requirements. In simple words, if we talk about recruitment is the process of creating a pool of applicants for an open requirement from the market. So, what are the types of recruitment? Recruitment can be broadly classified into two categories: internal recruitment and external recruitment. Internal recruitment is the process of filling the job vacancy from within the organization. Instead of hiring someone new from outside market, the company looks for suitable resources from its existing employees. This is usually done by internal transfers or promotions or by internal job postings. Promotion is nothing but elevating an employee to a higher position with more responsibilities. Transfers can be moving an employee from one department to another or from one location to another. Internal job postings are announcing vacancies internally so that employees can go ahead and apply against it. Next is external recruitment. External recruitment is the process of finding a candidate from outside the organization to fill the requirements. This is usually done by campus hiring, which we commonly address as freshers hiring, or it can also be done through lateral recruitment. Lateral recruitment is identifying a candidate with certain experience level, possessing specific skills and competencies for that particular role. Let's talk about the stages in recruitment. It starts with identifying the need. A vacancy may arise due to various reasons. At this stage, we identify the need for recruitment and proceed with creating a job description, a job specification for the requirement. Using this job description, we proceed with sourcing the candidates, that is, creating a pool of applicants who are then put across for screening and selection process. This may involve the evaluation of candidates, which can be done using various tools like an assessment or test, interviews, or even case studies depending on the nature of job. Finally, the offer is extended to the shortlisted candidates and the process is completed with the onboarding of suitable candidates. Let's talk about the stages in recruitment in detail. It starts with identifying the need. A requirement can arise due to multiple reasons. Some of those can be resignation, a business expansion, new project acquired, or even retirement. A resignation is the case where an employee has resigned and is moving out, and you need to backfill the position to ensure project deliverables are not getting impacted. Business expansion is the case where the scope of business has expanded and now you need more resources to manage the business. New project has been acquired and now you need to build a team to kickstart the project. Retirement is the case where an employee has retired and you need to backfill the position to ensure that deliverables are not getting impacted. So at this stage, you need to identify the need for requirement like the desired skill set, the competencies, the number of positions to fill, and even the timelines by when you need to fulfill the positions. Next is job description and job specification. Job description basically outlines the tasks, duties, the responsibilities for a specific role, whereas the job specification details about the required skills, experience, and the qualifications for that role. A job description basically focuses about the job itself, its purpose, and the tasks involved, like the job title, the summary of the role, key responsibilities and duties, the reporting structure, work environment. It is basically to inform the candidate about the nature of job and what they would be doing. Whereas the job specification precisely focuses on the ideal candidate profile, the experience and the qualification part, the required education, the required experience level, any certifications, or the personal attributes like communication skills, their problem solving abilities. So, what is sourcing? Sourcing is the process of proactively identifying and engaging potential candidates to build a talent pool for current and future openings. This is done by using various recruitment channels internally or externally. Sourcing can be broadly classified into active sourcing, passive sourcing, or direct sourcing. Active sourcing is reaching out to the candidates who are actively looking for jobs. These are the sets of candidates who are active on job portals like Naukri, Indeed, LinkedIn. These are the candidates who are applying to job postings or uploading their resumes online. Recruiters post the job and gets application from interested candidates. Passive sourcing is targeting candidates who are not actively looking for a job but may be open to new opportunities. These candidates are employed and not applying to job ads. Recruiters approach them with personalized outreach like searching LinkedIn for a skilled professional and connecting with them. Direct sourcing is where the company's internal recruitment team proactively identifies and engages with candidates without using third party platforms like Naukri or LinkedIn. This is mainly done by mining the internal database, that is, building the talent pool from previous applicants. This may include both active as well as passive candidates. Selection is the process of evaluating and choosing the most suitable candidate from the pool of applicants to fill the open position, ensuring that the organization hires right person for the job. It primarily aims to identify and hire the best qualified individual who possesses the necessary skills, experience, and qualities to succeed in the specific role and contribute to the organization's goal. Selection process typically involves several stages, which starts with initial screening of applications and resumes, followed by the assessment, that is conducting interviews or aptitude tests or other assessments to evaluate candidates' skills and abilities. Now, with these two stages completed, we narrow down on the pool of applicants to a small group for further evaluation. Next step, we proceed with the final evaluation and we proceed with making a hiring decision based on the overall assessment and the suitability of the candidates. From this list, we proceed with making a job offer to the finally shortlisted candidate. And last but not the least is induction and onboarding. It is usually a 1 or 2 day program aiming at integrating the new hire fully into the company culture, policies, and procedures. Let's discuss about the best practices for effective recruitment. So, to ensure effective recruitment, you need to focus on employer branding, leveraging social media and employee referrals, creating compelling job descriptions, use diverse sourcing methods, and prioritize on candidate experience throughout the process. To begin with, you need to identify the target audience, which means you need to clearly define the roles and responsibilities, the required skill sets, competency levels, and the desired experience. And you need to understand the type of candidates who would be the right fit for your company and for performing the job. Next, you need to create a compelling employer brand. Now, how you can do that? You can achieve this by highlighting your company's values, the mission, the vision, and what makes your company a great place to work. You can use social media to your advantage. You can use social media to engage with the potential candidates who are active on those platforms. You can also create high quality videos to show your company and its culture. You can also work towards optimizing the company website and the career page. You can also show the initiatives your company has taken towards diversity hirings. Next, you need to develop a strong recruitment strategy. The first thing that you need to do here is create a compelling job description. Your JD should be clear, it should be precise, and highlighting the key responsibilities, requirements, and the benefits. You also need to explore diverse sourcing methods, be it employee referrals, be it through job boards, social media, or networking events. You also need to target or tap on the passive candidates as well. Optimize the recruitment process. You can achieve this by using a structured approach to identify the most qualified candidates. You need to have a consistent set of questions to assess candidate skills and experience. You can also use tools like tests or assessments to evaluate their skills and competency levels. You also need to work towards improving the candidate experience. Now, you can achieve this by making the recruitment process smooth and positive for the candidate. You need to keep the candidates updated about the status of their applications at any point in time. You also need to move fast as delays in hiring may result in losing the top tier candidates. And last but not the least, you need to measure and evaluate your results. You can do this by monitoring the recruitment performance and identify key areas for improvement. You need to track the key metrics like time to fill, like cost per hire, quality of hire, or maybe infant attrition. You can also take the feedback from candidates regarding their experience throughout the process. Using these inputs, you need to continuously evaluate and refine your recruitment strategies. Thank you guys for watching the video. Hope you found the video to be informative. In upcoming videos, we are going to have a more detailed discussion on topics like types of recruitment, stages in recruitment, challenges in recruitment, role of technology in recruitment, diversity and inclusion in recruitment strategy, recruitment metrics, and many more such topics. Thanks again for watching this video.